Hello everyone, welcome to International Prop Chat. I'm Danny Low from IQI International Sales Team, and today I will be your host for this session. So today we will have Sue Wong, our International Property Consultant, to share a fabulous project in London with us. So good day, Sue. Maybe you want to do a brief introduction about yourself to the audience.
Hi everyone, my name is Sue Wong. I am the International Property Consultant from IQI Global, and it's my privilege to be able to share with you today about this fabulous project at London Dock. Yeah. How are you, Danny?
I'm great, yeah. So what project are we looking at today?
Today we are looking at this place. It's called London Dock, and it's a place that is full of history, and also the developer has bought over this piece of land, 15 acres of it, and then redevelop it and providing the high-end luxury property residences in this area, and making this area new again, and providing those facilities, and making the creating the community feel in this particular area. So it was I had the privilege of visiting this place, and I'm so excited to share with y'all.
All right. I'm pretty sure that a lot of our audience, is quite bored staying at home. Unlike last time, maybe you can fly around. Okay. So maybe Sue, do you have any materials for us to refer to?
Yes. Let us share the screen. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you see the slide, Danny?
Yeah. Yep. I can see the slide.
Okay. Oh. Okay. So today I'm very happy to share with you about this project. This project is the location is at London Dock, and it is at the east side of the London CBD. So so let us dive into it. And okay, so can you see this beautiful overview that's behind me as well? So this is River Thames, and this, of course, everybody knows this is Tower Bridge, and you can see the London CBD skyline from here, and London Dock is just located here, and in this area called Wapping. Okay. Yes, okay, this is another evening view of the skyline. From here, you can see very clearly the shot is over here, walkie-talkie, the building, and then the gherkin, and you have the cheese grater here. So it's very interesting how the London skyline and all the tall buildings have very quirky names in London. So this is something that I quite enjoy and quite love. Okay, so another view. So London Dock is over here, and then London Eye is at the end there, and the shot, and then the Tower Bridge. Danny, can you see this?
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah,
Especially the cheese grater. It's like,
yeah, the cheese grater, right? Cheese grater, and
yeah,
then the gherkin. You know the name, the gherkin. So funny. I think the names are like they really have the humor behind these tall buildings. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Mm, okay. So as I shared with you, this area, right, is actually full of history, and the history went back to 1890. Can you believe it? So okay, London Dock, right, is from started operating back from 1890, and it was a working and fully functional dock. Okay, so plenty of business activity were in this area. This area is so vibrant and full of life back then until in 1890. So what happened was in 1986, actually News International moved into this area, and of course News International is belong to Rupert Murdoch, right? He has a foresight. He is a very wealthy person that makes a lot of money from property, and then he has a foresight to move his company into this area, and therefore Fortress Wapping was formed. Okay, so he made this whole area into News International headquarters, and they remained here for about 30 years. Okay, and after that, they decided to move to the Shard further down, and this particular piece of land was purchased by St. George. And St. George, of course, is one of the development wing with the Berkeley Group. Okay, and they purchased the 15-acre site, and then of course they quickly come out with a very new master plan to develop this whole 15-acre land. Okay, then after that in 20 oops sorry so in 2014 they released the first phase one. You have the Emerald Wharf, the Alexander Wharf, and also the Clipper Wharf. Okay, and then 2017 phase 2 was developed in Emery Wharf and fully sold and completed also. Okay, and phase 3, it was released in 2018. That's Cashmere Wharf. 95% of these homes were sold. And phase 4, Merino Wharf, 95% of the home was sold. And now we are in our phase 5, Saffron Wharf. And this development, it's being released in stages. Phase 2 and phase 3 of this development is being released, and we are actually promoting it right now. And it is selling really well as well. Okay. Okay, so from this picture, you can see 1890 something. Okay, those days the pot looks like this, and then you have the crate and all
And the
these,
barrels.
barrels. Yeah, we don't have the crate then. We have everything in barrels. So this picture is really the old picture from the old file, and then they managed to get it, and then until now we can kind of look to the times before that. This area is actually the very fully functional Dockland. Yeah. Okay. London Dock was once a bustling area. So in this area, many different product was brought here for exchange, for sale and purchase. And the main product that came here were the luxurious product. And you see those lace sponges, quills, turtle shells, and giraffes.
Giraffes.
In some of my research, they also shows that luxurious products such as the ivory, like the spices that was exchanged here. So this is really the life at this area back then. Okay. So historical site, like I shared before, Rupert Murdoch actually moved the News International in this area. Okay, you can see this area is the whole building for News International, and behind here you can see that here, right, the light blue, the blue color roof. That's actually the warehouse. Okay, Pennington
Oh,
warehouse. Okay, so later on, this whole area has been taken down after it was sold to St. George. So these whole building were taken down and they redeveloped it into something else and into amazing luxurious condo. Okay, so the person that instrumental to build this whole area was PATEL Taylor, and he is the award-winning architect. And then he actually designed and deliver the whole master plan of 1,800 homes to create, a mixed-use development, and with inspiration drawn by the area Dockland heritage. And he also managed to preserve some of the historical buildings, such as the Pennington warehouse. So it was still preserved and repurposed, make it into the commercial area. So it was quite interesting that they actually keep certain facade of the area and then remain using it, but repurpose to use it for something else. So so it was a very nice idea. Yeah. So London Dock today is no longer the News and International Wapping Fortress. So today we have the Emerald Wharf, Alexander Wharf, Clipper Wharf, and Emery Wharf. All these four are already fully sold, fully developed, fully sold and handover. People are already staying there. And then we have start handing over of Cashmere actually already hand over, and we start to hand over some of the Merino Wharf. Okay, so these two are the later one, but this four is already up and running for a long time. Okay, so yeah. So and some of the different parts of the area are here, gouging counter, and was back Cashmere Wharf still building. Yeah. So they also managed to create a lot of community space. You can see from here, like they have lots of empty spaces for the community to gather, and then to be enjoy their leisure time and enjoy the open space. So so this is one of the beauty of this whole development. Even though St. George has purchased and got 15 acres land, they actually preserve 7.5 acre land, actually slightly more than half of the land, to be used for community, open space. So how amazing is that? So this whole area, right, is not like built to the brim. They have like lots of empty spaces for the residents to enjoy. Yeah. Okay. Of course, their vision is to have a mixed integrated development for the commercial part and also the residence part. So from here you can see, like, this is a Pennington warehouse, okay, and then this is all the residences. So they are trying to integrate the residence and the commercial part, but using some of the old buildings that has historical value. So it makes the whole place like really beautiful and trendy, and certain part of the area is still like have some history that brought people back to the olden days, where you have a long warehouse being used as a restaurant, cafes and offices there. Okay, so it was really beautiful.
Yeah, it's a very flavorful touch on it.
Yes, indeed. And I think the architect really did a good job there. Okay, so the fact of this area is that they have 1,800 quality new homes, 50 acres land, and with 7.5 acres of empty space when it's complete. Okay, so this area is in London, of course, we are talking about zone 1, zone 2 and all this. This area though is not exactly in zone 1. It is borderline zone 1 and 2. Okay, but it is very, very close to the transport link in zone 1, like the Tower Hills, the Tower Gateway station, and then also it has very nice resident facilities, state-of-the-art gym, cinema, and even squash court is in the residence facilities. Okay, and then it opens up 210,000 square feet of commercial space, housing for 3,500. Okay, and also at this moment, some of the commercial hubs, right, is already up and running. So you have a Sainsbury, you have the Try Wellness, you have the cafes, you have all this. So because as it develops, right, this earlier phase, the commercial park, right, it's already started running. So you don't see that this whole area is just the developing area, whereas you can see that about a good chunk of the development is already done, and then the residents are enjoying these retail services, the cafes, the restaurants, and all, and the gym, so and so forth. So this area, right, it's not like the construction area, so we call, like, that you hear, you see the construction, you see the crane all over. Not like that. It's actually very nice, very neat, and very clean. Okay. So like I say, the Pennington Street warehouse, they have already converted it into like cafes and retails and offices as well. Okay, one of the famous architect firm is here. Okay, so how is Dunlop Dock in relation to the whole London city? Where is it exactly? Okay, the location is somewhere here. Like I say, this is a city, right? So the London Dock, right, is actually on the east side. Okay, so you can see this red thing is London Dock. Okay, and then you can see like there's a little like water feature here, and this is the St. Catherine Dock. Okay, this is the nearest dock to London Dock. And then you have like you can see you can really walk from here to London Dock. It's just about 2 minutes walk at most. Okay, actually, you cross the road, you come to this plot of land development called Moortown, where they have commercial and retail here, and then you reach St. Catherine Dock. And if you walk a little bit more, you will reach the Tower Bridge. Okay, that's the famous tower. That's the famous bridge in London. And then if you walk a bit more, you can see the Tower London. Okay, and somewhere here, you can see Royal Mint Court as well, right? So Royal Mint Court, right, actually was sold to China Embassy. Okay, so it is just a very short distant walk. Okay, so it was sold to China Embassy in 2018. And when they purchased the property, right, they actually want to redevelop it into a commercial, retail, kind of a development. So it will be, and it also, part of it will also be used for Chinese embassy in London. So it is just like maybe about a few minutes walk, like 5 minutes walk from London Dock. So it's really, really near. So this area will also create a lot of jobs for and work opportunity for people to come over here. Okay, and in proximity to the River Thames is here, and then here you can see Borough Market, and then the city is right here. So this place, though it's considered Zone 2, is actually very, very close to all the other, like CBD area will be here, and then South Bank is here, Tate Modern is here, so it's really, really close. Yeah, so you can actually walk to tube station and all. Okay, so from this area, you can see that Shoreditch is and the Tech City. These are the area that many of the technology company coming here to set up their offices in this area. So it's just a short walk away. From here to walk to Whitechapel, it's about maybe 20 minutes around there. So it's still walkable. Okay, in London you do a lot of walking.
Yeah. It's a very good location and quite strategic as well.
Yes, yes, yeah. If you can see from here, you can see Canary Wharf. Canary
Mm.
Wharf is just a few train station away as well. Okay. Okay, prime minister's business location. So London main financial and commercial district are just a short commute from London Dock. So you have Shoreditch, you have Bermondsey and Whitechapel. So these, like I said just now, this area are filled with the technology companies, offices, and also many startup from here as well. Okay, so the location is actually quite ideal, connecting to different part of London CBD area and tech city quite well. Okay. Okay, from this one, we can see that it has fast connection. From here, you can connect to Bank and the City, King's Cross, and then London Bridge, Waterloo, and all this by train as well. So also, like I say, Tower Hill is station is in Zone 1, and also Crossrail. So we'll talk a lot more about Crossrail, because Crossrail will essentially be linking cut short the commute to one place to another by quite a bit, and then it also provides good connectivity to the Heathrow Airport as well. Okay. Okay, so this is a Crossrail, and within central London, Whitechapel, it is very close to London Dock, about 20 minutes walk, and it's one of the top 5 performing area. Okay, since the announcement of Crossrail, right, the places that it's connected by Crossrail, the location, the area that's nearby Crossrail station has increased in price by 31%. Okay, so and then we are expecting 400 million passengers will travel on Crossrail every year, and then 1,500 will be able to fit into each train. Okay, and it cuts short by the commuting time by quite a bit. Okay, in terms of education, so what is available around here? So this area is also close to many preschools, primary schools, secondary schools, and university and colleges. Okay, so you can see all these points here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They are all around here. City, University London, London University of Arts, and all this is all scattered around here. All accessible via tube station and just a short commute. And even if you go to like if you work in like tech city, and then decide to stay here, and he can actually cycle there as well. So it's so close. Yeah. So this location is actually a very good location and very convenient location. Okay. Okay, this is St. Catherine Dock. Okay, and alongside, you see how beautiful? Beautiful or not?
Yep. Yeah, it's very nice.
Very nice, right?
To have afternoon tea over there.
Yeah, actually you can run along the water space. It's so beautiful. And you have lots of cafes, shops, and historical pubs around here as well. So this is absolutely a very beautiful area. Okay, so why buy now? Like I say, Crossrail is forecast to drive growth by 3.3% per annum, and so those house prices growth, will be actually, a lot by with the ability of Crossrail, and then. We are expecting 400,000 workers, with a further 50,000 expected over the next decade in the square mile around here. Okay, because of the embassy, because of redevelopment of this whole area, so we are expecting that it will draw crowd to this area. Okay, and in London, right, undersupply of quality homes is a problem, because London, actually, you can see that throughout London, right, there are very few very high rise building. And
Yeah.
most of the properties, right, are low rise, and therefore there are not many new homes. Okay,
Mm.
so this area is providing quality new homes in this area. So undersupply will make this area actually the prices go up in time. Okay, the strong demand also, it shows like, you know, when the developer actually launched Cashmere Wharf, Merino Wharf, it was taken out. 95% was taken out in within a short time. Okay, so so this is an indication of how this property is projected to do well in near future. Okay, low interest rate. Fortunately, this slide, when this slide was prepared, it was with low interest rate, 0.1 base lending rate, bank rate then. But then now, unfortunately, with the war, with everything that's happening, with the borders open, right, the lending rate has come up again to 0.75. So this no longer, but then, you know, we will still bank on the fact that the capital growth is going to come in. Yeah, so we just have to remember that as a fact, that, you know, London property is going up very much. Okay, from the 2 years back until now, it's gone up a lot. Instant area, it's gone up more than 20%. And then, you know, in London city area, though the growth is a little bit slow compared to other parts of the outskirt area, but it's still, over time, you will still see a huge increase in the near future. Okay, and there are 200 over 1,000 people working within this area, London Dock. Okay, and like I said just now, the Chinese embassy is relocating to Royal Mint Court. Okay, so this is a 5.4-acre land, and then they are going to develop it, and they will employ an estimate of 9,000 people. So more people will come near, like a 5 kilometer distance from London Dock. So you see that, you know, more people will be coming over here, and more demand will be more demand for houses need to be met. Okay, and rental demand, there's average of 5 days on the from on the market to sign lease.
Wow. That's like a very good news for investor.
Yeah, we can't say for KL this is the case, unfortunately, but in London this is the case. Okay, 5 days from on the market to sign lease. Okay, so partially is because of the undersupply. Okay, that is one of the reason, and the good homes, right, are going to go out very, very quickly. So the demand for rental is really high. Okay, I know, you know, when my daughter was there, when she went back to London last year, and she was looking for a property, right? Every time they saw something online, they write to inquire, it's gone. So so much so that they were so desperate to get a rental property. So this is really a big problem in London. Yeah. First hand experience there. Okay. So London Dock selling point. Okay, 1,800 high quality homes, 7.5 acres of open space, and then they have the resident facilities. Okay, this resident facilities really is very, very nice, because I visited the resident facilities, and later I have some pictures to show you. Okay, it's
All
very,
right.
very nice, and it's so like underutilized, you know, like all the other residents, I mean, like our condos, right, like, you know, we have like very nice like pool and all this, but nobody's using it. So it's the case there as well. So yeah, I'll show it to you later. Okay, and then they have the pubs and restaurant nearby. It's already there. And then Wilton's is a event place. Okay, event place that they do performing arts and all this. So they have a calendar. So it's very nearby there. So you just look forward to look at their calendars and how they what they show every weekend or something like that. They will have like maybe stand-up comedian, or they will have like different kind of, I think I read somewhere that they had like magicians show or something like that. So it's a interesting art performing art area. Okay, so this is very near there as well. And then you have 1,800 square feet of commercial space, and everything on hand. You have like cafes, restaurant, and all this. You also have a 24 hours concierge in this area. So the developer actually provided the club facility and also the concierge. So if you want to have someone to receive parcels or anything, the concierge is there to help you. You just have to call them. Okay. And then they have a resident lounge as well. If you don't feel like working at home, you can just enjoy the lounge. Unique architecture. It's positioned at the heart of London Dock. Okay, so it's really the walk to St. Catherine Dock to this area is really short, and it's really beautiful that you can walk by the river. Okay, yeah, and also lots of empty space, private garden, and yeah. So these are all the good selling points. Okay, so the site plan. We have it. When you arrived at London Dock, okay, this particular area is the called the arrival hall over here. Can you see it? Okay, here is arrival hall, and then this is Emery Wharf. This is Admiral Wharf, and this is Alexander Wharf. If you notice, right, they are all not very high, like 12 floors, 18 floors, 12 floors. Okay, right now the St. George, the Berkeley marketing suite is here at the Clipper Wharf, at the ground floor there, and then the clubhouse is somewhere here. Okay, the residence area is somewhere here. The residence facility is somewhere here. Okay, so you walk here. This is Cashmere Wharf. This is Merino Wharf, and then this is the Saffron Wharf. Okay, so Saffron Wharf, there are two parts. One, the first part is the 17th floor, and then the second part, the Saffron Tower, is 18th floor. Okay. Okay, so this is another view. Okay, from here you can see here, over here, just now I show you where was the Pennington Street warehouse, right? So they maintain this one here behind all this building is Pennington Street warehouse. Okay, inside here, they are all commercials, retails, and all these things. Okay, and then this, like I say, this area, so this is Emerald Wharf, this is Arrival, this is Emerald Wharf, and then this is Alexander Wharf is over here. So this is a Arrival Square, and then the facilities is over here. Okay, and the ground floor. Okay, and this is Cashmere, and this is Merino. All right. Okay, yeah, like I say just now, they have a 17th floor on one side of this is Saffron, and then the 18th floor on the other side. Okay, see the building and see the city. Gherkins is here, walkie-talkie, and then the cheese grater. Okay, Saffron Wharf. Okay, it has 251 private homes across a 17-story Saffron Place that is over here, and then 18-story Saffron Tower that is over here. Okay, they have a different configuration. They have 12 Manhattan apartments. They are launching 122 home first, so they have 12 Manhattan apartment, and then 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, and 3 bedroom. Okay, so so they are launching stage by stage, not all, they don't release all at once. Okay, so total is 251 homes. Okay, yep. And yeah, so the small homes, they historical, they have high demand for like small homes. So Manhattan is a suite. Okay, then after that they have the 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, and 3 bedrooms. Okay, right now they are selling all these different configuration as well. Okay, So in terms of color scheme, they have two color scheme. One is the Pearl collection, that is like you can see the white and the brown color. Okay, and then another one is the onyx collection. So it's brownish and then the brown color as well. The dark gray and the dark brown color as well. Okay, these are the two. They come fully fitted. Kitchen fully fitted, so they have all the induction hook, and then they have the microwave and things like that, freeze and fridge and everything is there. Okay, dishwasher as well. Okay, so another comparison, the Pearl collection and then Onyx collection, and then these are the pictures for one bedroom show house. So you can see that actually when I visited there, you can see really their finishing is very, very nice and very well done. Okay. Okay. The 2 bedroom show house. Yeah. And 3 bedroom. Okay. Okay, so the prices, what are the prices? Studio price is about £765,000, and then you have 1 bedroom going up from £879,000, 2 bedroom 1.2 million, 1.23 million, and then 3 bedroom is 1.75 million starting price. Okay, so this one estimated completion is somewhere in 2024 to 2025. So you actually really have time to plan your finances. Okay, you can do and then plan your finances for the payment of this property. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. These are the pictures I took at the London Dock Club facility. Okay, so you can see the swimming pool. So how beautiful.
Yeah, it's very private.
Yeah, this is on the basement, so inside so you just go down, there is a stairs to go down, and then you go the swimming pool. It's all deserted, nobody is using it. Okay, and then they have a mini virtual golf. They even have a squash court, okay, around here. So yeah. And okay, so this is the picture I took at when I was there. This is Cashmere, and then this is Merino. And can you see the crane behind there? Okay,
Yeah.
that one. Okay, that is the building site for Saffron Wharf. Okay, so you can see that Cashmere and Merino is actually almost it's already completed already. Okay, and this is a big empty space here. Okay, so that is the construction site for Saffron. So it's still building, so it's upcoming. In terms of some investor will worry. You will be worried that because this property, right, is building, whether they have a lot of noise pollution and all this. When I was there, it was on a Monday morning. Absolutely, there's no noise at all. I don't know how they do it, but there's not much noise. Maybe the first part of the the foundation is already done, but there's not much noise at all. So I cannot hear anything. Everything is so quiet and peaceful and tranquil. Okay. Yep. And okay, if you decide that this property is something that you like, so what is the buying process? What is the and what's the tenure? So this one is 999 years from July 1989. And the estimated completion time for Saffron Wharf is Q2 2024 to Q2 2025, depending on the level. Okay, so they will just hand over as it completes. Okay, the estimated service charge is 5.82 per square feet to 6.02 per square feet. And then the ground rent, you can see, is 400 for Manhattan, 550 per annum for 2 beds, and then 750 per annum for 3 beds. Okay, so the right to park is available at cost of 50,000, and service charge is 650 per annum. Okay, and if you want to buy, £10,000 deposit is payable upon reservation, and then 10% of the purchase price when you exchange of contract, that is about 21 days from reservation, and then a 10% payable in 12 months from exchange, a further 5% payable in 18 months from exchange, and balance of 75 payable on completion. Okay, and with London property, we actually have they are able to get a loan. So we have mortgage people that can help the investors if they are interested to inquire about loans options as well. Okay. So that's the end of my presentation. Thank you very
Wow.
much.
Thank you Sue, for such informative presentation. So I guess on the floor there are a few questions. Okay. So the first one, the audience is asking, who are the potential tenants around this area?
Okay, so like I say, this area is very close to CBD, very close to all the tech cities, and very close to, it's also within like tube commuting distance to that universities and all this. So this area, right, will attract a lot of professionals and those working and those looking for nice quality rental properties to rent in this area. So I think more working people, young professionals will come into this area, and those who are, of course, there will be some that is attracted by the view, because you look at the River Thames. So those that would like to live by the river, so this is a perfect place for those. Yep.
Okay. And also we have, okay, so what's the estimated rental returns from this area?
So the rental returns at this area is estimated by about 3 to 4% around there. So even though we see that maybe 3 to 4% might not be attractive enough for the investors, but this area is more for long-term investment. Okay, so I mean, I have spoken to quite a few investors and friends, like they most of the time I hear that they regretted they didn't buy any London property in the earlier days, because back then, right, one small apartment, right, maybe cost about 200,000, 300,000, maybe in the area of like Kensington, around those big nice area. But now you really cannot find anything at 200,000. Maybe it's like zone 5, zone 6, then you can find anywhere in the London area, right? Nothing. You cannot find this kind of prices anymore. So I would say, if you decide to invest in London, and this area is this kind of a location is, it's not for you to buy and flip, buy and make quick money. It is for you to really have a long-term investment plan and to keep the property for at least 10 years, 5-10 years, and then and see the price change. Okay, so it's very potential. Like I say, in the last COVID years, right, the prices actually didn't go down much at all. Only like we see like a slight reduce in prices in April 2020. Then after that, right, the prices went shooting up, especially in the outskirt area. But London area, though it didn't shoot up so much, but it maintained the price and it goes up slowly. Yeah. So we will see, with the Crossrail coming, we will see a potential increase in the prices of property as well. Okay, so now those who really have the long-term plans in investing in properties, right? London is a place that they can consider very, very favorably.
Okay, thank you so much. So, so I understand that you did a property tour around this project recently, right? So maybe you want to share with us, like, what do you think about this area?
Oh, when I went to this area, right, I really absolutely fall in love with the view. I was so excited when I see like the Saint Catherine dock. You just walk around there, right? You can see the cafes, and then you can see people jogging, and can see people like bringing their dogs around. Like, even though it is in London City, but it's like kind of a small neighborhood community feel. You see people like drinking coffee by the river, by the dock, and then you can see people, yeah, exercising, and the whole area, right? I must say that they really, really turn this area around so nicely. The whole community looks so green and so serene and so like quiet and peaceful. Yeah, I truly, truly like the location of this building and how it is so close to the tourist area, so close to where many jobs will be created, but yet it has like a home feel. So yeah, so I think this place, right? If you think of London, right? Actually, this place is a good it has a good a proximity to the all the popular like tourist area, the CBD area, the tech city, and all this. Yet it is like a very local neighborhood. So it's absolutely beautiful. Yep.
It's a very balanced place between the business, commercial, and also you do get the homely community-based feeling.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. I think this time for us to wrap up. Okay. And once again, thank you so much, Sue, for sharing this fabulous project with us.
You're welcome.
Thank you. And
Thank
of
you.
course, for our audience, if you like our program, please share with your friends, and also do follow our IQI International page. So from time to time, we have different sharings from different countries, and also we have our property investment tips as well. Okay. If you are interested to know more about London Dock, okay, you can contact Sue. You see the number over there, or you can actually drop us an inbox message or comment under the comment bar. Okay. So thank you so much, everyone, for watching, and hope to see you all soon. Right. Thank you, Sue.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Danny.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye bye.